Ricky that this could take his life. He didn't know the consequences. On June 20th, 1996, my husband, Ricky, he came home from work to find his best friend, our precious only son, dead in his own bedroom. Our son, Ricky, had huffed or inhaled Freon from our home air conditioning unit, and he died instantly from what is known as sudden sniffing death syndrome. We never, ever, not one single time, warned Ricky about inhalants. We didn't know to warn him.
This is ABC 3340 News at 12. Your news and information leader.
A killer could be lurking in your kitchen cabinet.
Furniture polish, oven cleaner, spray paint.
It's one of the cheapest and most dangerous ways for children to get high. It's called huffing or boosting.
The common term for inhaling seemingly harmless household products to get a cheap high.
Kids just don't realize that there's a risk associated with products in your garage.
And if you talk to them, they're not too hard to pick out because they've lost their personality, they've lost a lot of their IQ, and these are permanent changes.
Data showed us very clearly kids didn't understand the real dangers of sniffing these products to get high.
If you start using them, there's a very good chance that you're going to get hooked.
National statistics prove that it's not just a problem with inner city children or low-income children. Huffing is everywhere, and the problem is growing. The Alliance for Consumer Education says about 1 in 5 students has abused a common household product to get high.
1 in 5 kids have used inhalants by the time that they're in the 8th grade.
1,400 household and commercial products are used for getting high, including felt tip markers, gasoline, air fresheners, and pressurized whipped cream canisters.
Nail polish removers, hairspray, spray paint, glue, butane lighters, cooking sprays. The numbers keep growing.
There's something very, very dangerous about inhalants, and that is called sudden sniffing death syndrome. And that can kill a child the first time that they actually try this.
People who have been sniffing or huffing these things for years have less brain tissue than they used to have.
They're accessible, they're cheap, and they're legal.
They're household products. They're in our own home. They're in your kitchen. They're under your cabinet.
Even more alarming, fewer children surveyed by the Partnership for a Drug-Free America associate any of these inhalants with serious health risk.
A lot of these, particularly the volatile solvents, are capable of literally destroying your brain cells.
Members of the Fort Worth Gang Task Force say young people are now using car and engine cleaning products, commonly found in convenience stores.
So you just pass the soda can around or the bottle around inside the car or with your friends when you're walking down the street or something. It just looks like kids sharing a drink, when in actuality what they're doing is they're getting high.
This has danger at the trial stage and at the early experimentation stage.
Virtually all of these things that are used in inhalants are addictive.
The problem is so bad, Texas is chosen for a pilot program aimed at educating kids in elementary school and their parents about the dangers of inhalants.
Pennsylvania is one of 6 states participating in an anti-huffing program aimed at getting the message to kids before their teen years.
A new prevention program designed by teens to warn parents about the products, the problems, and the signs of inhalant abuse.
School counselors will work with parents of elementary and middle school age children to teach them about the risks of huffing so they can add inhalant abuse to their discussions with their children about drugs and alcohol.
We're excited about what the Alliance for Consumer Education is doing in this effort. And we're glad to see the Inhalant Abuse Prevention Kit.
This kit contains everything that a school counselor or community leader needs in order to talk to parents or caregivers about the risks associated with inhalant abuse, the symptoms, and the interventions possible.
We did not know about inhalants. We were totally in the dark about inhalants and inhalant abuse and the dangers and the warning signs.
Every new generation of kids needs to be educated about this all over again.
You don't want to learn about inhalants the way we did. Talk to your kids about the dangers.
We know that data shows that if parents talk to their children, it makes a difference.
Talk openly with your children. Know the warning signs.
The risks of inaction on any of our part are far too great.